This is an R tutorial. Got 2 minutes? Learn some statistical programming in R. It's easy, free, and fun. This tutorial, how to delete or remove variables, objects, data tables, and other stuff in R. If you're trying to delete rows or columns from a data table, check out the tutorial titled, How to Remove Rows and Columns from a Data Table instead. This tutorial teaches you how and why to delete the whole damn table. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. R is the statistical programming language equivalent of Italian. If you're analyzing statistics in Stata or SPSS, it's really clunky to have more than one data table open at a time, and that's an outrage. SAS allows a user to access multiple data tables at once, but only data tables. If you want to access a vector or some other thing in the world of statistical programming, you're going to have to write that thing directly into your code. Sigh. Let's load the empty cars data table and count the number of columns in empty cars. Here's a numeric vector with the numbers 1 through 4 in it. Here's another numeric vector with 5 through the number of columns in empty cars, which is 11. Now create another data table called X, which is the 1st through 4th columns of empty cars, and Y, which is the 5th through 11th columns of empty cars. Now run the list command, ls. This tells us what's currently accessible in the current instance of R. So the empty cars data table is accessible, the X data table and Y data tables are also accessible, but so are the 1 through 4 and 5 through end numeric vectors. They're all accessible. Whoa mama, now I know what things I have open. And therein lies the strength and beauty and passion of, well, maybe not passion, of the R language. Time to remove stuff. If I use the rm remove command on empty cars, now if I type the list function, empty cars is no longer available. If I type the remove command on the first data table X and then the second data table Y with a comma between them, those are also no longer accessible. They've been totally removed from R. If I try and access them, I get an error. Notice that if I want to actually clear up RAM, or random access memory, I have to run the garbage collection function. You'll only need these functions if you're working with large data sets, but hey, you might, right? This has been a work of R.